I think they can make a playoff push. They've held leads in
Wow.
every game so far. I think there has to be a coaching change. And I don't know if getting rid of Dan Quinn fixes all of your issues. But to me, if you can hold a lead against these tough teams that you've played against, the Cowboys, you can win these games. I have a message for Dan Quinn, however. Dan, take out your notebook, take out your pen, and listen up. When you have the lead in the fourth quarter, run the football, Dan. It's not that hard. Hold on to the ball. Don't let the other team get it. If they don't have the ball, they can't score. Wow. You saw it in the Super Bowl, Carson. They didn't run the ball. They tried to keep throwing it, and you keep taking Matt Ryan sacks. They give up field position and hurt you in the long run. Dan Quinn is a dumb play caller. That is what I think of Dan Quinn. You don't have leads like this and then blow them. Carson, the Steelers don't blow leads because Mike Tomlin hands the ball off to James Conner and Benny Snell, and we run out the clock. Atlanta, you have Todd Gurley this year. Depend on him. Ride on him and his very thin knee cartilage and see what can happen. Go win some football games.
I think you're underselling the seductive properties of even year Matt Ryan. And listen, I've talked about this on Nerd Sesh before. Matt Ryan every other year is remarkable, and then he's just okay the next year. This is one of the best passing attacks in football. Matt Ryan is so good. I think that the Falcons may have, and call me crazy, 2 top 5 receivers in football. I think Calvin Ridley is that good and that special, not to mention what Russell Gage has brought to the table. Hayden Hurst has been big for this team, but I don't think they can make the playoffs. In spite of all that offensive talent, even though I am a huge believer in the fact that offense is what wins you games in the modern NFL, it's why I put my faith in a team like the Cleveland Browns to maybe snag a wild card spot before the season. But this team is so exceptionally bad defensively that I just can't have faith in it. Letting up 16 straight in the last 8 minutes versus the Cowboys. Letting up 3 touchdowns in 7 minutes versus the Bears, Logan, the Chicago Bears. And yes, the Nick Foles magic was in the air. And I'm very aware of the power of that, but I don't trust this defense. It's been bad since the Super Bowl season. It wasn't even great that year. They were just scoring 34 points a game or whatever. That's a huge reason why they blew a 28 to 3-point lead. We can talk about the schematic decisions, continuing to throw the ball, remaining aggressive. But the fundamental problem is they have the kind of defense that will let up these strings of consecutive touchdowns.